Hello, people. My name is back here again, as always, and as usual. I shall be covering a pagan god by the name of Amun, Egyptian pagan god. So, yeah, let's dive right in. Amun was a major ancient Egyptian deity who appears as a member of the Hermopolitan Ogdoad. Amun was attested from the Old Kingdom together with his wife Amunet. His oracle in Siwa Oasis, located in western Egypt near the Libyan desert, remained the only oracle of Amun throughout. With the 11th dynasty, 21st century BC, Amun rose to the position of patron deity of Thebes by replacing Montu. Initially possibly one of eight deities in the Hermopolite creation myth, his worship expanded. After the rebellion of Thebes against the Hyksos and with the rule of Ahmose I, 16th century BC, Amun acquired national importance expressed in his fusion with the sun god Ra as Amun Ra, alternatively also spelled Amun Ra or Amun Re. On his own, he was also thought to be the king of the gods. Amun-Ra retained chief importance in the Egyptian pantheon throughout the New Kingdom, with the exception of the Atenist heresy under Akhenaten. Amun-Ra in this period, 16th to 11th centuries BC, held the position of transcendental, self-created creator deity par excellence. He was the champion of the poor or troubled and central to personal piety, sorry. With Osiris, Amun-Ra is the most widely recorded of the Egyptian gods. As the chief deity of the Egyptian Empire, Amun-Ra also came to be worshipped outside Egypt, according to the testimony of ancient Greek historiographers in Libya and Nubia. As Zeus Ammon and Jupiter Ammon, he came to be identified with Zeus in Greece and Jupiter in Rome. You want this full Wikipedia article, find it linked in the description. Now we're going to briefly watch a video, this video from the Smithsonian channel. If you want to watch this video separately for whatever reason or you just need it, you also find it linked in the description or at the end screen.
The Great Temple of Amun. The temple was constructed over 3,000 years ago under the successive reigns of several different pharaohs. Its massive halls and courtyards are separated by towering processional gateways. This was the home of the most important deity in ancient Egypt, Amun. For the pharaohs based in the nearby city of Thebes, Amun was the king of the gods, responsible for fertility and creation. And the ancients believed that he had saved their land from domination by foreign invaders. They trusted in Amun to keep Egypt safe, fertile, and prosperous. The god's wife's most important role is to attend to the earthly needs of Amun. Ancient Egyptians believed that the god leaves the heavens and visits the inner sanctum of the great temple. Here, the god's wife provides him with food and other necessities. In return, Amun will continue to protect Egypt and ensure that the land remains fertile and flourishing.
Yeah, and that was it, guys. Now, I'm going to discuss the way I do by default. Sorry, I'm going to discuss the way I do by default, things such as physical appearance and skill traits and attributes. This is the astrological information on Ammon. He's represented by everything you see here. Look at all those Aquarii or Aquariuses, everything Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. You want this as well, again, linked in the description. So yeah, now as for Ammon's appearance, he appears exactly as, for example, depicted in um in the Wikipedia image to the right. Just a pharaoh, a noble, luxurious pharaoh that is maybe like that's relatively tall. We're talking about as tall as me. Not that I'm consider myself tall. But let's just say around 170, 180. So 1 meter 80, 1 meter 70. I don't know how much that is in feet or inches, whatever. I don't care. 180 approximately. Um, so yeah, that's what he looks like. And last but not least, In terms of skill set and attributes, converted to or translated to practical applicability for someone living in this day and age, is pretty much accomplishing anything you want to accomplish, honestly. So literally anything you want, Amun can help you get it. And if you simply are that kind of person, if you, for whatever reason, have an interest in Amun, for example, you're into pagan gods or paganism, you're a pagan yourself, and you especially had like a thing for Egyptian gods where they tickled your fancy, so to speak, then yeah, you want to simply be a so-called superstar. You literally just want to be all you can be when it comes to your life overall. You want to excel in every area of life, then yeah, Amun is definitely the only one that I can think of compared to all the other deities that I've covered, Egyptian deities. So yeah, you can see for yourself, everything aligns well, why Amun was seen as king of the gods, etc., etc. So everything that he was worshipped for, unsurprisingly, is also what he offers in the way of skill set and attributes that can be bestowed upon the operator or any person that wants to work with him. Um, as a secondary specialty, so not literally a specialty, but let's just say as a secondary trait, politics and anything relating into politics is also on the table, as well as educational affairs, etc. But other than what I said, if you want to combine those specifically with public life, that is definitely the way to go. So also making you a public figure. So let me put all of this in perspective for people. Okay, in this day and age, you want to work with Amun, what Amun can offer you is to become well known and or famous. You want to become a famous singer, a famous influencer, a spokesman or spokeswoman, you name it. Amun is definitely going to be able to deliver for you on that front. You know, he's going to turn you into one of those typical go-getter, influential kinds of people that people just pay attention to and listens to, essentially by simply having a combination of all the traits you need to succeed, being disciplined, being strong, and at the same time gentle, forceful, but not excessively forceful, graceful, you name it. Um, Essentially that natural charisma, all the while being having the positive traits of being a strong and silent type, so without being silent. um, and And yeah, that's pretty much it. And even for people that don't want to become famous, like I said, you just want to be like, hey, I want to just have it all. I want to be mentally strong, healthy, physically as well. I want life to simply be great. I want to be better than my contemporaries. I want to be better than the average person within given context. Then yeah, Amun can definitely deliver. And that's all. Bye.